Hello guys, how are we all doing? Welcome back to Goals Galore. How are we all doing? And I've said that already. God, not used to this. Welcome all back to another stream. We just finished the North London Derby stream. That was an incredible game, and now we're back again. This time for Nottingham Forest versus Man City. A big game for both sides for different reasons. Nottingham Forest, of course, struggling at the bottom of the league, trying to survive relegation this year, while Man City, of course, trying to keep up pace with Arsenal after their win earlier on today, as they try and of course win the title this season. Lineups are above me, and it's very defensive from Nottingham Forest. They have still got three attacking minded players in the team, but the main talking point of the lineups come from Man City. Of course, Foden left out due to illness, and Haaland back on the bench though, which is a positive. I don't know. I doubt Foden's actually ill. Surely not. Just resting him really, aren't they? But Rodri, De Bruyne, and Bernardo Silva in midfield, and Doku comes into the lineup as well for Man City today. It's a big opportunity for the citizens to get the win today. Whether they can or not is to be unseen, of course, as of yet. So let me know your thoughts in the live chat and in the, of course, the poll at the moment. 50% of people have gone for a draw, 50% have gone for Man City win, which is very interesting indeed. And in the previous meetings between these two sides, of course, last time out it was Man City who beat Forest at the City ground. At the Etihad 2-0. But last time out at the City ground it ended 1-1. Chris Wood on the score sheet that day in the 84th minute to get a point last season. And last season at the Etihad, it's worth pointing out that Man City won 6-0. So that would be incredible if it could happen again today, of course. But you wouldn't think so, would you? Haaland's got a hat-trick that day as well. So we're about to kick off here at City Ground. The players for their respective clubs in a team huddle. Forest all in red and white. Reminds me of quite a lot of the Arsenal kit as well. As Man City, of course, in sky blue for this afternoon's game at the City ground. They sing their anthem, of course, Muller of Kintyre, where they've changed the lyrics a little bit to it. Morgan Gibbs White, fantastic player, and trying to get his side over the line for survival for a second consecutive season. Last year they did it late on to survive. Last year Man City also did it late on to win the title. But they've also, of course, got a chance today to knock completely Liverpool out of the title race, I'd say. And we are underway here at the City ground for Nottingham Forest versus Manchester City. A big game for two sides for different reasons. Both at complete opposite sides of the table. And actually, it's the team at the bottom trying to attack first. Nico Williams in the box shot is blocked in the end. Wow, what a start that could have been for Forest. They are showing they're here to not just make up the numbers, but really take the game to Man City. Man City, they're not actually in the sky blue kit. They're in a white top and this evening, which is their change strip, of course. Out to the right, and Ederson's off his line quickly to get the ball away. Only as far as Chris Wood in midfield. Nottingham Forest, can you imagine if they get someone in this game? Ball out to the left. Hudson-Odoi trying to go forward. Pulls it back. And Aina gets it away. Rodri charging forward, of course, when Man City have him in the side. They're always, the stats, of course, always favour them to go and get the points. I think it's when he's not in the side is when they end up losing. Such a key component to that City side. Akanji, who starts today. Last time I seen him play for Man City was against Real Madrid in the second leg of the Champions League, and he was really good, of course. Loves to cut inside into a DM role as well. Akanji on the right. And let's quickly just promote the live stream as well. Something I forgot to do. Wasn't long enough really from the last game to this game to set it up. But a big game for these two sides this evening. Let us know your thoughts in the live chat. Do be sure to let us know, as Forest the first chance of the game. They went forward early doors and Nico Williams had a shot, but it ended up getting blocked in the end. But of course, both sides will be looking for the points this evening. It's Man City for their first attack of the afternoon. De Bruyne, and ball goes out for a corner kick. Haaland is on the bench this evening for Man City, which is a big positive, but no Phil Foden on the bench for them. But really, when you've got the quality that Man City have, you probably won't miss them. The Nico Williams chance, they're just replaying it now. Lovely ball in from Hudson-Odoi on the far side. And it was Nico Williams in the centre, just tried to get his foot over the ball and in the end almost missed the whole ball. Gvardiol got a block in there. So Jack Grealish for the corner. And it goes, still in there, shot, blocked and away. Only as far as Gibbs White, and now he's driving out. Gibbs White to Aina. And it goes all the way back. All the way back to Edison. Welcome in Scrinton too. How are you doing? Here's Walker. Walker goes backwards. Now Bernardo Silva. Man City trying to get a foothold of the game. And here's Jack Grealish on the left hand side. Gvardiol now. Been a big player in this Man City side since signing. Rodri. Nice 1-2. Rodri goes over the top here to find Gvardiol. And Forest get the ball away. Up towards Chris Wood. Four minutes into this one. 0-0, but Forest with a good start. Walking to Boston, watching this bang. Welcome in Nexus Ghost. How are you doing? How are you doing? Welcome in Paul. Welcome to the stream. Prediction: Notts Forest 0, Man City 4. Oh, okay. Gonna wipe the floor with them. My prediction for this game, I forgot to say, I have gone. Can't remember. I went 3-0 Man City. So very similar scoreline to you there, Paul. Very similar. Let us know your score predictions as well. Nexus Ghost. Here's Doku. Pulls the ball backwards to Nathan Ake. Charging into the Forest half. Grealish back to Ake. Cross to the left for Gvardiol. Inside to Rodri. Trying to flick a ball over the top, but no, even tricks me there. Here's Grealish on the left hand side of the penalty area. Grealish. Back to Gvardiol. Edge of the box for Grealish, and that's gone out of play. Nice bit of play. Nice bit of play. Pep Guardiola won't be too happy with the first 30 seconds of the match, but since then it's been his Man City side on the attack. Since that point. And he's gone to have a sip of water. Pep Guardiola looks very stressed out. Very stressed out. Next Ghost has gone Man City 4, Nottingham Forest 1 in this one. Big score prediction, that. Big score prediction. Here's Grealish. Charging through the centre of the pitch. Onto the left hand side. Finds Gvardiol. And has the ball gone out? No, he's lost possession. No, Nico Williams wins it back. And then Alanga's lost it. And Rodri wins it back. Man City applying the pressure here on the right. Alvarez was waiting for a pass and the ball didn't come to him. Well, Willy Bolly's at the back for Forest again tonight. We've got Murillo and Nkate as well, the back three, with Aina and Nico Williams as the full-backs, the wing-backs. The two ahead of them, Danilo and Morgan Gibbs White, before on the width today. The front three, Chris Wood through the centre, and on the wings we've got Hudson-Odoi and Anthony Elanga, former Man United player. Anthony Elanga, Swedish international as well. And as for Man City, of course, Alvarez leading the line again, as he did last week, midweek against Brighton. Nico Williams goes back inside to find Gibbs White, and here's Murillo. Sprays the ball out to the left for Aina. Aina left-footed. So you've got Kyle Walker to beat. And in the end, it's Forest just having a bit of possession here. They won't have many chances to do that. And they try to take matters into their own hand with a long ball over the top. And that's a poor one and given straight back to the Citizens, who are walking the ball out from the back here with Nathan Ake on the left hand side. Seems a very sunny day here in Nottingham, as it is here in South Wales. Very sunny day, very sunny. Here's Bernardo Silva, twisted and turning, goes backwards to Ake. Here's Rodri, 7 minutes in, and very equal game so far, but of course Man City will dominate possession, but Forest are not scared so far in the opening stages. They're taking the game to Man City. Gvardiol inside, from the left, inside to Rodri now. He's got quite a bit of space to run into. The Forest players are standing off. Danilo finally interacts, but Rodri's too quick, and ball out to the right for Doku. He's a very quick winger, goes down. Referee says no foul, and Man City still have the ball. Inside to Alvarez, edge of the box, and 4 players behind him and loses possession. But they win it back with Grealish. Down line to De Bruyne. De Bruyne pulls it in. Oh, what a save by Sells. What a save by Sells. Huge save from the Forest goalkeeper to keep it at 0-0. Well, Gibbs-White nudged off the ball way too easy there. Grealish played the ball into De Bruyne on the left hand side. Lovely strike. Took a deflection off Nico Williams. And makes it harder, if anything, for Sells to get down and save that one. But what a save. He's been incredible since coming in. And corner come in, and that one's a foul on the goalkeeper. If Forest do stay up, it will be thanks to Sells when he come in January. Since then, he's been absolutely incredible for Nottingham Forest. Still letting quite a few goals, but better than Matt Turner was doing at the start of the season. That's 100% for sure for Nottingham Forest. Well, Nuno Espirito Santos, of course, has actually got a really good record against Man City in home games. He's beaten them as Wolves manager in the past. Trying to do it as Nottingham Forest manager tonight. Well, this afternoon. It's only 20-5. Danilo across to Gibbs-White. Forest on the ball. A high press here from Man City to try and win the ball back, and the press works. Gvardiol picks out Grealish, and away by Nkate. Ball across the left hand side. Hudson-Odoi charging forward. He's got Walker to beat. Hudson-Odoi still going. Finally goes down. Referee gives the free kick. Really good that from Nottingham Forest. Really good play on the far side. Not afraid to take the game to Man City. They are really giving this a good go. And Doku had to make the tackle, really. And you see them given everywhere. And that is a free kick for Nottingham Forest. And definitely a shooting position here. The referee lines up the wall. So Nico Williams, Danilo, and Morgan Gibbs-White all surround this ball for the free kick. It looks like it's going to be Gibbs-White. The captain's armband on. Looks like it might be him to strike it as Edison lines up his ball of Man City players with, of course, the white shirts on this evening. But the red shirts of Forest trying to capitalise on this big opportunity they've just been given. Well, Edson's not too happy with how his wall's set up, and he's going back over to realign it. Bernardo Silva, the man, lying on the floor behind the ball. And still 3 players around this free kick. How's it going to end? On the referee's whistle. Looks like it's going to be Gibbs-White. Still 3 players standing over it though. They're going to have a shot here. No one else in the box to have a shot. Oh, over the bar from Gibbs-White. I thought that was going to dip last minute. Gibbs-White, 10 on his back. Lovely hit of the ball. Trying to get up and down in time though. Proved very tricky for him. And just over the goal. Edison probably say he had it covered. But good bit of play that from Forest, and big opportunity. Here's Rodri out to the right, where he finds Kyle Walker. Walker inside to Rodri again. Rodri in the centre circle. 11 minutes in here at the City ground. City go backwards of the ball across to the right with Doku. Doku is forced into midfield to find De Bruyne, who loses possession out. And that's a really poor pass by Forest, and Rodri has the ball back inside to De Bruyne. Here's a pass across to Doku. Doku wins the free kick, and that is 100% a free kick. Aina, all he can do is barge into Doku, and that is, yeah, he's sandwiched him there, really. No need to do that from Aina. Payback for the foul on him from Doku at the other end of the pitch earlier on, just moments ago. So, free kick for Man City on the right-hand side of the penalty box. So, not really shooting angle. Bernardo Silva standing over it, as well as De Bruyne. So it's going to be a quality delivery, whoever takes it. And in the penalty area, referee just sorting something out between Willy Bolly and Rodri. Two absolute giants in there. Ball in from De Bruyne. In it goes, headed over the bar by Murillo. Headed over his own bar from Murillo. So corner Man City. Oh yeah, you had to get something on that one. Had to head it over your own bar as well though. Very nervy stuff. 13 minutes played here. Man City starting to pile the pressure on. De Bruyne for the corner on the left hand side. 17 on his back. Who will score first? I reckon Man City will, but if Forest do, it will be huge for the game. Make it for a more entertaining game, but I do think Man City will. And they're piling on the pressure here. De Bruyne, one arm in the air. Takes his time. Towards the back post. Not even the box. Really poor that from De Bruyne. Obviously something they worked on the training ground, but it hasn't been executed here well. But in the end, Doku wins the ball back. Doku from range. Fires past the post. Sells had it covered. Doku fires past the post. Yeah, Man City straight on to Forest, who trying to play out from the back against Man City. Never going to work that. It's never going to work. And they're trying to do it again here. But eventually go long towards Chris Wood. Comes off a lot of big goals this season. Ball out to the right. Nico Williams. Player arriving in the centre. Nico Williams on the right. Inside the penalty area. Forrest with his shots. And he's won the corner there, Nico Williams. Edison equal to it. Nico Williams. Well, he's seen him score for Wales recently against Finland from a free kick, and he's got a really good shot on him, Nico Williams, and he was showing it there, showing it off again there. So corner to Nottingham Forest from the right hand side. Danilo to deliver. With 28 on his back. Danilo delivers it into the front post and out for a goal kick, is it? Or another corner? It's gone out for another corner. Another corner here for Nottingham Forest. Oh, it hits Rodri's arm, but never a penalty, because he's got it in the body line. And it goes. Oh, Edison just about got under that one. Ball in from Hudson-Odoi. Edison missed it again, and the referee blowing his whistle again, and Edison goes down to hold his shoulder, receive a better treatment here. Murillo's also down on the deck, but Edson actually looks really hurt here, holding his left shoulder. And on the bench they've got the likes of Scott Carson and Ortega. See what happened here for Edison. Went to try catch the ball, drops it. Not great for Edison. Oh, and he's barged into by Bolly. Yeah, that's gonna sting. That's gonna sting a little bit. So Edison receiving a bit of treatment here. Should play on potentially. I don't know. Have to wait and see if they've got Ortega or Scott Carson warming up. But very good start here by Man City and Nottingham Forest, both going for the game, and it makes for a more entertaining game when both sides are doing that. Not boring us all off with all the passing. They're actually trying to do something with the ball, which is really good to see. And Nottingham Forest so far have given us a good goal, a really good go. There's a break in play here. 17 minutes in. Almost halfway through the first half. Edson's still receiving treatment. The physios are on. Just seeing how much movement he's got in his left arm. After getting absolutely clattered into by Willy Bolly. And Ortega is in fact warming up. Will Ortega be the man coming on? Well, Scott Carson just chilling out on the bench. I don't know how he stayed at Man City this long. Seems like he's been at Man City forever and never made an appearance. If anyone actually knows, when was the last time Scott Carson made an appearance? I'd love to know, but Ederson's back on his feet and he's just testing out that shoulder. Commentator saying that's a heavy hit. And Ederson is back on his feet and the game's back underway. Here's a Kanji. Kanji just walking forward, waiting for the pressure from Chris Wood out to Ake. He'll find Gvardiol. Gvardiol goes backwards to Ake once again. As Ake walks it forward towards the border, crosses into the non-forest half. Gibbs White can't keep the ball away. Rodri plays it across and Walker was almost caught on his heels there. Doku goes back across. Ake on the halfway line. Rodri once again. Nice build up this from Man City. Over to the left hand side for Grealish. Can't keep hold of the ball and Forest win it back, but you get the feeling every time Forest get the ball it's not going to be long before Man City win it back, and Chris Woods kept hold of it here. Now Danilo, and they're moving the ball from right to left really well, but they can't get enough power on that pass to spread the play. And now it's City on the attack on the right this time. De Bruyne looking for a ball in the box. Bernardo Silva, poor touch. We don't often say that about the Portuguese player, but on that occasion it really was. Here's Forest. Wood. Ball deflected off, and Man City win the loose pass. Gvardiol to Alvarez. Alvarez on the left hand side, charging forward. The Argentinian international across to Rodri, plays it towards the back post around the back for Doku, and that one's gone out of play. Goal kick to Nottingham Forest. 20 minutes in. Being impressed with Nottingham Forest. I thought they were genuinely just going to sit back and defend, but no, they really are giving us a really good go. Pep Guardiola just wandering around his own technical area. Welcome in, Caden. How you doing? Man City will win 5-1. They are good. They're very good, mate. They're very, very good. Welcome to the stream. Welcome in, Hull City Lover. Sorry I'm late. I think 2-1 Man City. No worries at all, mate. And better late than never, I guess. Thanks for joining as always. Really do appreciate the support. So 2-1, 5-1. Next discuss went 4-1. Paul went 4-0. And I've gone 3-0. So all back in. Quite a few goals for Man City this afternoon. Here's Rodri. Jembo's gone Forest 2, City 2. Okay, that's a very interesting score prediction. Because Forest, straight away, in this game, the opening 20 minutes have been very impressive. Very impressive. So 2-2, that'll be a great, great game. And that's huge for the title race as well. Arsenal then, you have to say it's in their own hands because of the goal difference. As it stands, Forest trying to do themselves a favour, along with Arsenal. And with Nuno at the wheel, he's beaten Man City before at home as Wolves manager. Trying to do it again here. De Bruyne out to Gvardiol, tries to catch Sellers out at his near post. And in the end, the ball goes out of play over the bar. Are we doing a halftime quiz? Yep, if you guys want to, we'll do another halftime quiz. Sorted. Halftime quiz. Just let me know the category and we'll get a few questions done at halftime. Ball out to the left hand side. Ola Aina on the ball on the left hand side. Forced backwards and finds Danilo. Danilo on the half turn. Goes backwards to Willy Bolly. What players do you think will score? Good question, Caden. Really good question. And for Forest, if they do get a goal, I can see it being Chris Wood. He's got a lot recently. But for Man City, I think Bernardo Silva will get I think Bernardo Silva will get a hat-trick today. Just got a gut feeling. Let me know in the chat, who do you think will get the goals? Who do you think will get the goals? I want Arsenal to win the league, says Jembo. Me too. Me too, that'd be awesome. As Man City win a free kick, in a really good position. Grealish, the man, now went down after the tackle from Danilo. And now the Man City players can go on the attack. Let's have a look at this. It was a great interception by Ake at the other end. Scott Carson last played for Man City was May 14th, 2021 against Newcastle. Wow. So 3 years ago. 3 years ago was the last time Scott Carson played. Well, of course, after they win the league officially, last season what they did, of course, is play Ortega in every game after they won the league. So could be Carson this season. Wood, Brace, Alvarez and Silva for my goals. Okay. Very interesting. So Sells line up his wall here. De Bruyne and Bernardo Silva over it. You probably fancy De Bruyne to take this one. Yeah, it will be De Bruyne here. It will be De Bruyne. 17 on his back. De Bruyne from the free kick. Blocked in the wall. The wall does its job. And a breaking play because that's gone straight into the head of Willy Bolly. And he's lying on the ground here. That's some hit to take a De Bruyne free kick straight into the head. So Bolly's back on his feet though. Absolute unit of a player. Absolute unit. 10 legends in here as we're halfway through the first half here. Nottingham Forest versus Man City. At the City ground, Forest been very impressive, and it has to be said, they really could be on course to get something out of this game. They have been really impressive. If you're enjoying the stream, smash a like button and subscribe. Looking at the poll in the chat, if you haven't already, please do vote. 67% have gone for Man City win, 22% have gone for Forest win, 11% have gone for the draw in this one. But if Man City can drop points, that would be huge for Arsenal. Not so much Liverpool. They're out of the race now for the title, especially after drawing against Liverpool, against West Ham yesterday. Sorry. Here's Gvardiol inside to Rodri. Back to Gvardiol now. We'll go backwards to find Ake. Forest all in red, just waiting for the right time for the press. As waiting at the halfway line for Man City to cross the border. Now they do with Gvardiol, but forced backwards. I thought the chat updated then, never mind. Ball out of play. Throwing for Man City. On the left hand side, Gvardiol goes backwards to Ake. 25 minutes in, and if Forest can get something in this game, that would be absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible. Ake plays the ball diagonal, ball across towards Jeremy Doku, who will be in a battle with Ola Aina to get that, and Doku wins the throw in. And he's going to pass the ball to Walker to take the throw in. Down line it goes in towards Alvarez. Murillo clears well. And out for another Man City throw in. To be fair, tactically, Forest are doing really well because the tactical setup for them is a 5-4. 5-4-1 formation, or a 5-2-3, whichever way you want to look at it. But it's been really good so far because they're not just sitting 11 men behind the ball. They really are trying to go forward when they have the ball and do something with it. They're not afraid to attack Man City here, who of course last season at the City ground it ended 1-1 between these two sides. Forest be hoping they can get a similar result this afternoon. And they're doing well in the opening exchanges here. The 26-minute mark has been played up to. Grealish on the ball inside his own half, and Willy Bolly keeping up the pressure with him. Finally drops off. Great pressure that. Kyle Walker will score a hat-trick. Can you imagine? What a prediction that would be. What a prediction that is. Here's Rodri. From distance. Plays it out to the left. Gvardiol now, edge of the box. De Bruyne. And offside given against Gvardiol there. So we've had a very interesting day of Premier League action. It was Arsenal beating the North London rivals Spurs earlier on 3-2 in that game, and Bournemouth beating Brighton 3-0 at the Vitality. And then this is the final Premier League game of the day, and the final game of match week 35. Only 3 games left to go after this match week, excluding games in hand. Oh, the ball's gone across to Aina charging forward. He's left the ball behind him. Ball in towards Nico Williams on the far side. Williams, edge of the box, the red shirts flooding forward. Morgan Gibbs-White, ball in, headed over by Chris Wood. He's a big aerial presence for Forest, and if they're going to get something in this game, I do think it'll be from him. But heading just over there, just couldn't get his head over it. He got under it a bit too much there. But Forest, really impressive in the opening half an hour here. We've almost played 2/3 of the first half. Walker plays the ball out to the right. Finds Bernardo Silva, the Portuguese international. Back with Akanji now across to Ake. Nice play this from Man City. Ake on the ball once again. Driving at the red shirts on the left. De Bruyne now. So as I say, at half-time we will be doing a half-time quiz. So be sure to stay tuned for that one, guys. Test everyone's ball knowledge out. Only for a bit of fun, don't you worry. Walker out to the right for Doku. Doku down to the right for Walker. Inside to De Bruyne. Bernardo Silva. Can't get a shot away. Had his back to goal, and in the end, Forest clear, but only as far as the Man City backline, with Rodri now coming back to receive the ball. Edge of the box from Alvarez. Alvarez thought about a shot, but pass it across to Doku. Finds Walker. Back to Doku on the right hand side. Every Forest player behind the ball. In two big lines. Two big lines, right? Very close to each other. In a defensive shape here. Forest proving difficult to break down. Man City just being very patient in the build up here. Ball out to the left hand side. Here's Gvardiol. Now Grealish inside the penalty area. Grealish wins a corner for his side. Nico Williams putting a big block in there. Hope I get one right like last stream. I'm still celebrating that. Caden says, I think Man City will win the Premier League. Me too, I think so. But I think if they drop points in any of the games, now I do think Arsenal will win it, because Arsenal have played now Tottenham, which is a game I thought they could potentially slip up in. The only other game I can see them slipping up in is Man United away. That's a really tricky game. And now that's last big game for Arsenal to slip up in. As for Man City though, they've still got to go away to Tottenham, as Nico Williams here is just receiving a bit of treatment. Grealish slammed the ball against the Welshman's leg, and Williams seems to be in some discomfort. Looks like a hamstring they're treating to. So 2 players warming up for Forest. Can't quite identify them from here. I think it's Montiel and Toffolo warming up as a guess. But Nico Williams is back on his legs here, back on his feet and walking off. Of course, for his 30 seconds. Will there be a substitution? We're about to find out. As Man City have a corner kick here from the left hand side. De Bruyne to take it, right footed, in swing cross. De Bruyne, in it goes. Oh, it's 1-0. Man City take the lead. And it's Gvardiol from the corner who heads home at the front post. Well, it had been coming. And after Forest's hard work to keep the goals away, Man City do get the goal. 1-0 Gvardiol. Great ball in the box from De Bruyne, as always. And Gvardiol, great movement, loses his marker way too easy. Murillo can't get there ahead of him. Gvardiol gets there to head home from close range. And there's nothing Sells can do about that one. He's beaten at his near post. Pep Guardiola loving that one. Lapse in concentration from Forest. Real lapse in concentration. Nico Williams went down. Big blow. Big blow for Forest. They've been so good up to that point, but they just completely switched off there. Forest will get us restarted here. Man City 1, Forest 0 thanks to a Gvardiol goal. And Nico Williams seems very frustrated as he takes the long route to walk off for his 30 seconds off until he can come back onto the pitch. Or will he be substituted? We'll have to wait and see. But at the moment, Forest down to 10. Doku on the ball, heading backwards towards Akanji. Got 12 minutes until half time here at the City ground, where Forest have been very good in the first half. Very good. Here's Rodri. So Montiel coming on for Forest. Nico Williams' afternoon is over. Here's Rodri. Walking football as Walker sprays the ball out towards Akanji. Now finds Doku on the right touchline. Doku inside. Walker again. Now Rodri again. Rodri floats the ball out to the left where Gvardiol is waiting. Grealish is there. Now Gvardiol once again. Nice play by Man City. Walker out to the right to find De Bruyne. Rodri again. Switching across to Grealish on the left. Grealish driving at the red shirts. Loses possession. But back out to Gvardiol, the goal scorer for Man City. De Bruyne, nice bit of play. De Bruyne into the centre. Cleared away by Forest. And they're trying to keep that in. And nope, gone out of play. So Montiel now will be the man coming on. So Forest back up to 11 players. Man City don't drop points at this stage. Absolutely. Absolutely. I had a bit in Saturday's paper. Couldn't get my words out there. I had a bit in Saturday's paper where it was saying the run-in in the last 5 seasons from Man City, and I think they only lost 1 game in the last 5 seasons, the last 5 games. So overall, like 25 games, only 1 defeat, something incredible like that, which shows Man City always end the season strong. But yeah, Man City, if they're going to drop points, it's going to have to be a great display from the opposition. Forest will pile up that great display. It's just switching off from a set piece. Really poor. 10 minutes to go for Man City and Forest here at City ground. Till half time. De Bruyne edge of the box. Goes for a shot. Should have passed there, De Bruyne. He had Bernardo Silva and Grealish waiting for the pass, but it didn't get delivered. Now, nice play. Alanga coming on to the right. Ball out to the left though. Hudson-Odoi. Inside he goes down. Free kick given Forest his way. Let's take it quickly. Ball into the centre for Chris Wood. Not tall enough. Not tall enough. Not enough pace, not the commentator saying. I'm saying it was too high as well. Taken very quickly that free kick and ball in the box from Hudson-Odoi. Edson collects with ease there. Here's Akanji to Walker now, inside to Rodri. Here's De Bruyne. Forced backwards to Walker. All the way back to the keeper. So as it stands, Man City will be a point off Arsenal with a game in hand. 79 points Man City. Arsenal will be on 80. Arsenal played 35. Man City played 34. Man City's game in hand away to Tottenham. And in the league, they haven't won at Tottenham's new stadium. They've only scored. They haven't scored in the league at Tottenham's new stadium either, which is something to consider. Walker plays the ball out to the right hand side, finds De Bruyne. Back inside to Rodri. Rodri now with 9 minutes before the break. Can Forest find an equaliser and Man City get a second before half time? Nicely intercepted by the Reds. Out to the right now with Players charging forward. Elanga. Woods. Danilo now to the left. Aina going forward. Woods at the back post arriving. Aina been really good when going forward in this game. Finds a teammate. Hudson-Odoi now. Backwards to Morgan Gibbs-White. Danilo. Across to Aina. Inside the penalty area. Taking his time to cross it to the back post. It's in there. Oh, Chris Woods. That's huge. That is huge. Montiel at the back post put the ball back across the face of goal to Woods. And he cannot sort his feet out. Huge opportunity for Forest. Montiel into Woods. He has to score. He doesn't connect with the ball. He has to score though. From 6 yards out. He has to score. I don't know how he's not. He has to score, and Nuno can't believe it. Nuno cannot believe it. I can't believe it. I don't know how he's not scored. Man City, big let off there. Forest, another example of them going forward, looking very dangerous. Here's Gvardiol. Down line it goes towards Grealish. Back to Gvardiol. And they find Ake now. 7 minutes away from half time in this game. Ake forced backwards to Ederson. Edge of his own penalty area. Ederson back out to Ake. Taking their time. The red shirts of Forest will just sit back and let City come onto them. Gvardiol now on the left. Charging forward towards Grealish. Grealish by the touchline comes inside. Across to Rodri. Rodri goes backwards to Walker, and really poor pass that from Walker. I don't know what he's trying to do. Straight to Sells. Straight to Sells. 6 minutes before half time before we find out how long we're going to have added on to the end of the first half here. Montiel, clearance is blocked. Forest win the throw in on the left hand side, the edge of their own box. But looking back on that Chris Wood chance, I do not know he's not scored. I have no idea how he's not scored that one. Really should have scored. Has to score. Has to score. But Man City, them and their travelling fans won't mind that. Ederson. Out to the right for Akanji. Charging forward. And all you can hear from the TV at the moment is that away end of the Man City fans making all the noise at the moment in this one, as their side of course lead 1-0. They're out of the Champions League, but they've still got the FA Cup final to go against rivals Man United, and of course they will have the Premier League as well to look forward to. Welcome in Glimpse. How you doing? How are you doing, Glimpse? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? How's your day been? Happy birthday as well. Happy birthday. Everyone wish Glimpse a happy birthday in the chat, please. Our channel moderator here and absolute legend. Happy birthday, Glimpse. As we're just trying to get the stream back up, people. And for that, a quick water break. Do you think Forest will go in for Vardy if he doesn't retire for their striker? I'll read that in a second. Let me just quickly get the game back up. Happy birthday, Glimpse, absolute legend. Do you think Forest will go in for Vardy if he doesn't retire for their striker? A very, very strange one, that one, to be honest. It's not what I was expecting you to ask. But no, I don't think so. I don't. But to be honest, thinking about it more and more, the more you think about it, the more you probably think, yes, it'd be a good fit for Forest. But Vardy, I can't see him leaving Leicester before the end of his career. I think he will retire at Leicester. If he was going to go, he would have gone, I think, 4 or 5 years ago, to be honest. Happy birthday, Glimpse. Yes, absolute legend, Glimpse. Absolute legend. We just had the stream back and now I Click back again. Silly me. But almost half time in this one. Man City lead from Guardiola. Forest have had a few big chances. They've just failed to score in this one. Really frustrating from them, from their point of view. But they're creating. That's what's promising, though. That's what's promising. Is that they are creating chances against Man City. Not many people have been able to do that this season. 42 minutes on the clock. Still 1-0 Man City. And they're showing the replay of the goal. Guardiola header at the front post to beat Sells after Nico Williams went off injured. Just all switched off. They all switched off on that occasion. Guardiola escapes his marker and Murillo doesn't see him coming. Really good finish. Really good finish. Walker in the celebrations, loving it. So 2 minutes till half time. 3 minutes added on, says Paul. I keep on forgetting, so you reminded me. I'll go 2 minutes. Added on time bingo. Let us know your thoughts in the chat. How long will be added on to the end of the first half? Let us know your thoughts. I've gone 2 minutes. Paul's gone 3. Get your thoughts on in the chat. Sells got 2 minutes till the 45th minute. So still time, people. Down the line from Montiel. Charging forward and they win the throw-in. In front of Nuno Espirito Santos. Hull City Love reckons there'll be 4 added minutes at the end of the first half. Pep Guardiola. Out in his technical area now. Ordering his players some instructions. Here's Montiel. Inside to Woods. Bit of head tennis going on. In the end, brought down by Man City. Alvarez. De Bruyne now. Forced backwards all the way to Ederson, who had that bit of an injury, not an injury scare, but was injured for a few moments, but shoulder seems to be fine now, man. Forest haven't been able to test that since the injury, really, which is disappointing from their part. Ball onto the left-hand side, and it's overhit for Hudson-Odoi to chase. They've had a lot of joy on the left-hand side with Aina and Hudson-Odoi. They've had a lot of joy on that left-hand side, not on Forest. Walker for the throw-in here. 20 seconds until the 45th minute. Last chance to get your add-on time bingo predictions in. Ball back to Ederson. Plays it out to Walker. Down line it goes. Only as far as Murillo picks up the loose pass and back to Sells now for Forest. So we're going to have 4 minutes added on. So Hull City Love have got that one spot on. Bingo. Bingo. 4 minutes added on to the end of the first half. Montiel. Down line it goes towards Alanga. And Ake picks up the pieces there. Guardiola gets across to Rodri. Nice bit of play this. Man City looking for a second before half time. Out to the left with Grealish. Grealish charging forward. Flicks it back towards Bernardo Silva. Hull City Love was right. Absolutely, mate. Absolutely. When are you not? When are you not? Here's Walker. Now Akanji. Walking football pace from Man City. At the halfway line. Doku. Ooh. Nkati just about survives that shot, that little scare. Doku was running him down. Keeps White, goes backwards to Murillo. Murillo across the left. Hudson-Odoi. Forest stretching the pitch. Hudson-Odoi. Aina. By the byline. And he wins a corner for his side. Forest are not done yet. If they can get an equaliser before half time, that would be absolutely massive. Absolutely massive if they could. We've played 1.5 of the added 4. 1.5 of the added 4. Nkate, Murillo, Bolly all up for the corner. Chris Wood as well in there, as expected. So So now we've played 2, we added 4. Ball in from the far side. In spin corner. Right footed in front of those Man City fans. And it's still in there. Off the bar. Off the crossbar. Murillo. It hits the bar on its way over. Great ball in. Missed from Ederson. And Murillo tried to flick it up and he missed from 2 yards out. He's missed from 2 yards out. Would have been an easy tap in for Murillo and Forest. But wow, what a huge opportunity that is missed. I don't know how he's missed that. I genuinely do have a clue. Murillo from close range. Wow, what a mess. What a mess. Here's Ake. Out to the right hand side. A minute left of the 4 added on to play. Ball back with Ederson. Now to Ake. Nathan Ake. Ball out from the back and finds Gvardiol over the border into the Forest half. Forest win the ball back and it's a bit scrappy in midfield. Morgan Gibbs-White plays it back to Murillo. God, you can tell it's been a long day when I'm getting the names mixed up, can't you? Danilo. Ball out to the right hand side for Nkate. Inside and over the top, and that was going to go through to Ederson. Alanga wasn't ready to make the run. Felt he was going to be offside. We have played added 4. Any second the ref will blow his whistle for half time, but he's going to allow one more attack for Forest. No, they don't keep the ball. Man City, one more attack. De Bruyne up. Cross to Grealish. The ref's going to allow this last final attack. Grealish in the penalty area for Forest. Here's Rodri. Edge of the box to De Bruyne. Shot blocked. And that is it for half time. Thought he was never going to blow the whistle. That is it for half time. So City win. City winning by a slim margin thanks to Gvardiol. Early strike in this one. Right, let's have a look then. We'll do a half-time quiz in a second. Just have a look at the poll in the chat. 73% of people reckon Man City will get the win. 9% have gone for a draw. 18% have gone for an upset. And for Nottingham Forest to get a win. Right, let's have a look at the stats in the first half and how the table will stand as it stands at the moment. Right, so it'll be like this. Let's refresh the page. 79 points for Man City means that there'll be a point off Arsenal with a game in hand. Because Arsenal have won 1 more game of them, drawn 2 less than City, and lost 2 more than Man City though. 85 goals scored this season, most in the league for Arsenal. Man City 81, and 28 goals conceded is Arsenal's best defensive record. City are second on both goals scored and goals conceded. 49 goal difference as well for Man City, which is of course 8 worse than Arsenal's as it stands. So let's have a look at the stats then at the moment in this game. De Bruyne with the assist 32 minutes in, where Gvardiol broke the deadlock in this one. Right, stats at the moment. Forest 33% possession, 8 shots though, only 1 on target, which is the killer blow at the moment. 3 corners, 3 fouls. They really are bringing the game towards Man City and piling on the pressure. 1 shot on target though really isn't good enough. Woods had a big chance. Murillo just missed a big chance. Nico Williams had a big chance before he went off early doors in the opening minute of the game, that was. So Forest really are not afraid to attack. As for Man City, 67% possession, 7 shots, only 2 of them on target, which is credit to how well Forest have defended. 4 corners, 1 of them was for the goal of course, and 3 fouls. And at the moment, FPL looks a bit like this. Let's go to the points. How many points are we on right now? 36, which isn't great. I had Dubravka in there. I really should have put Pickford in. 10 points. Zabani didn't even play. Tony did, but he didn't score. Son saving me, captain Son. Zanka, of course, he's going to get subbed out. Foden's not playing, so he's going to get subbed out. And Haaland, hopefully for me, comes on, because otherwise I'm going to have Tony come on for Foden and Zabani come on for Zanka, although none of them played. I don't even know if that would change then. Yeah, rubbish week. So I need, against Chelsea, Son and Palmer to score. Attacks on top in that one. I need Haaland to come on the second half, or Bernardo Silva to get involved in the goal. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Right, it's time for a quiz then. Time for a quiz. Frustrating this is look one. Yeah, I feel your frustration, to be honest, because it's been decent from. It's been frustrating from Forest because they have taken the game to Man City. They've been really good, really impressed with Forest. Right, time for a half-time quiz. We're going to do general knowledge football questions. I'll give you guys like 30 seconds to put your answer in the chat. No cheating. Let's get into the quiz. General knowledge football questions. Here we go. So we did that one earlier. Never going to get that one. Got to be somewhat realistic. Come on. Don't even know that one myself. Here we go. Who did Manchester City... Oh, I got it wrong already. Who did Manchester United sign Eric Bailey from? So, Premier League quiz time. Who did Man United sign Eric Bailey from? So, we're looking for a club. And if you want a clue, if it is really that hard, let us know. Good time to come back in. Absolutely, Kieran. Absolutely. Welcome all back in for half time. Look, one said he's been surprised. I've been surprised. I thought Forest were going to get run over in this game. So I've been really surprised. So I'll repeat the question twice. Who did Man United sign Eric Bailey from? We're looking for a club. And if you want a clue, just let me know. But maybe a few of you will get this one. Maybe a few of you will get this one. Hull City Lover's gone Marseille. Luke one's gone Ajax. Kieran's gone Monaco. I can confirm that it is a Spanish club. It's a Spanish club. And they are in the top division of La Liga. Top division of Spanish football. So anyone joining, we're doing a half-time quiz, general knowledge quiz. Be sure to join in. And the clue at the moment is that the question is, which team did Man United sign Eric Bailey from? And it's a Spanish club in the top tier. Luke one's gone Villarreal. I'm pretty sure Hull City Love's gone Vigo. Any other? Paul's gone Barcelona. Kieran's gone Sevilla. And I think that's everyone. Just wait a few more seconds. The answer is... Anyone else? Anyone else getting involved? No, I don't think so. Villarreal it was. Eric Bailey signed for Man United from Villarreal. Right, next question. I wouldn't get that myself. I don't think any of you guys would. It's another tricky one. A lot of these are like really tricky. Here we go. It's a very long question, so listen out. In the 2018 UEFA Champions League final between Liverpool and Real Madrid, Salah had to be substituted because of an injury caused by which opposing player? So I'll read that again. In the 2018 Champions League final between Liverpool and Real Madrid, Salah had to be substituted because of an injury caused by which opposing player? So yet again, Real Madrid player this time. In the 2018 Champions League final, who injured Salah to make him go off injured? Everyone seems to remember this one. Sergio Ramos. It is indeed. It is indeed. Right, next one. Everyone got that one straight away. Oh, okay. Which Brazilian which Brazilian player has won the most UEFA Champions League titles? And for a bonus point, how many has he won? Paul also getting Ramos in there as well. So, which Brazilian player has won the most Champions League titles? And for a bonus point, how many have they won? Everyone's thinking of this one. So it's a Brazilian player. Which Brazilian player has won the most Champions League titles? And for a bonus point, how many? Lucon's got Marcelo on 5. Wait for a few more guesses in the chat. Hull City Love's gone Marcelo again, but he's gone 3 this time. Kieran's gone Thiago Silva with 4. Okay. Paul's gone Marcelo with 4. Is that everyone that was voting before? We've got Kieran, Lucon, Hull City Lover, and Paul. Yep, you've all voted again. Right, so the correct answer was actually Paul's got this one right. Marcelo with 4. Most Brazilian player with the most Champions Leagues. Marcelo with 4. But really good guess that from Kieran as well for Thiago Silva. A lot of people could go for him, has to be said. In what year did Ryan Giggs win BBC Sports Personality of the Year? Very random one. I don't think anyone would really guess this one. So, in what year did Ryan Giggs win BBC Sports Personality of the Year? I wouldn't have a clue. So I'll give you a clue. I'll say it's after 2005. After 2005 is the clue. Lucan went 2002, but probably just before you heard the clue. After 2005 is the clue. So, in what year did Ryan Giggs win BBC Sports Personality of the Year? Is the question. Hull City Love's gone 2006. Lucan's gone 2007. Paul saying 2005. Can we go on 2007 as well? Okay, everyone's voted, so I reckon. None of you got that one right. It was 2009. Very close though, a lot of you on that one. Very close. Difficult question though, very, very random. Okay, Avon's going to get this one. Pain to say it. Who scored the last minute winning goal in the Euro 2016 group stage match between England and Wales? So, who scored the last minute winning goal in the 2016 Euro group stage match between England and Wales? Everyone's going to get this one. Pains me to say it. Pains me to say it. So if you're just joining the stream, we are doing a halftime quiz. Be sure to get involved in the live chat. Just type your answer. No cheating. Just all for fun. All for fun. I think everyone's going to get this one. So I'll read the question one more time. Who scored the last minute winning goal in the 2016 UEFA Euro group stage match between England and Wales? I think everyone will get this one. Lurkon's gone Robson Carnu. Kieran's gone Daniel Sturridge. Hull City Love's also gone Sturridge. Just waiting for Paul and anyone else that wants to join in with the quiz. He's gone Sturridge as well. It was indeed Daniel Sturridge. I'm telling you now, to this day, I'm still very salty about that game. Very salty. Referee played on way too long. It was like World Cup added on time there. And the first goal was offside, or something like that. I remember it. I think everyone watched that game in school. Everyone. Right, next question. I can't read that one out. feel like we're going through all of these now. Okay, this one. Which team was the first to retain the European Cup? So, which team was the first to retain the European Cup? Otherwise known, of course, as the Champions League. So, which team were the first to retain the European Cup? Oh, God. Glad it's only 2 streams today. Yesterday, why would I say tomorrow? Yesterday really did take it out of me with the League One stream and the whole game. They were incredible games. Incredible games. Kieran's gone Real Madrid. Hull City have also gone Real Madrid. Just waiting for Lurkon and Paul for this one. Second half about to begin very shortly, I reckon. Real Madrid as well. Everyone got it right. Everyone's got that question right. It was indeed Real Madrid. None of these are going well. Yesterday, you said 25 games. Yeah, incredible. Hull City Lower, incredible. Real Madrid. Jumbo's back. Madrid. Right, next question is. That one, no one's ever getting that one. No one's ever getting that one. So next one. Okay, this one's tricky. So in the chat, let me know your thoughts. According to the official FIFA handbook, how long can a goalkeeper keep hold of the ball? This very, very strange question. But it's on the deck of cards. It's on the deck of cards. Right, teams out for the second half. In this game, we'll get back to commentary in just 1 second. Final question then. According to the official FIFA handbook, how long can a goalkeeper keep hold of the ball? Final question here, guys, before we get the commentary back underway for the second half. Uh, 6 seconds, everyone's guessing so far. Wait for everyone else to get their final thoughts in as the teams come out back onto the pitch. See you later, Lurkon. Absolute legend for joining in. It's gone 6 seconds for that one as well. Fingers crossed for your sake. Forest can get something out of this game. They deserve it from the first half showing. Everyone's going 6 seconds, and it was indeed 6 seconds. I didn't think many people would know that. I wouldn't think many people would know that, but of course FIFA would give that away on the game FIFA, because of course whenever you keep the keeper with the ball for so long on the corner, of course a 6 in yellow comes up, doesn't it? So that could probably give it away. Right, second half about to be kicked off here at the City ground. Man City to kick us off. Kieran went 7, very close, very close. Right, there we go. Second half kicked off here at the City ground. Man City leads 1-0 thanks to a set piece goal converted in by Gvardiol. They'll be hoping to extend their leads in the second half, while Forest have had a few chances go begging. They really have gone really close to Man City in this game. Really competitive game of football. Second half, looking forward to more goals in this one. That's how I know. That's the only reason everyone knows. That's the only reason everyone knows. See, FIFA really is educational. That's why everyone should allow us to play games. Here's Danilo, trying to get Forest back into the game here. Back to Inkarte. Now Murillo fires the ball out to the left for Aina. Aina by the touchline. Got Bernardo Silva with him down the line. Nice bit of skill for Danilo. Finding Hudson-Odoi. Hudson-Odoi in the corner where De Bruyne delivered the ball for the first goal. Gibbs White now. Oh, he's got through. Wood! Oh, how's he not scored? I don't know. How do you put that into words? How do you put that into words? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to say. Woods missed two absolute sitters in this game. Absolute sitters. Forrest, I can't speak. Forrest coming down the left. Shot. Oh, that's awful. That's awful. But Chris Wood, how on earth have you not scored? Was an absolute sitter. Absolute sitter. I do not know how he's not scored. I don't know. Huge chance for Chris Wood. Second one of the game. He's missed an absolute sitter yet again. I have no idea. The camera zoom in on Taiwo Anawi. That's probably not how you say his name. Anawi? Who's watching on, of course. Not in the squad. I'm pretty sure he's injured, isn't he? Really good player though. Really good player. Throw into Forest on the far side. They really are causing problems for Man City, but Chris Wood just cannot convert the ball into the back of the net at the moment. Nkate. Ball driven out to the left, and Hudson-Odoi on the turn and lost possession now, and here is Man City with Rodri going from left to right. So big question for everyone, what's everyone having for tea tonight? Sunday, who's having a Sunday dinner? Do let me know. Down the line from Bernardo Silva, back up to Nkate. Twisting and turning. Goes back to Sells. If Vardy was not to retire at Leicester, where do you think he'd retire? Fleetwood. Honest answer, Fleetwood. Of course, where he made... he was really good at Fleetwood, to be honest, before Leicester bought him from there. I know it's City, but it's truly incredible. These winning runs they're able to go on. Absolutely true. Creeping death. Absolutely true that. And I completely agree. It is, because I don't know. You know, the money that City spend is, well, used to be ridiculous. They have sort of calmed down in the last few years, I guess, because of stricter financial fair play rules. But of course, they're under a lot of pressure now with FFP charges, 115 of them. And I don't know when they're actually going to come up with an actual answer for that. And big question in the chat, what should Man City's punishment be if they're found guilty of breach of financial fair play? I think we all know really they are guilty of at least one of them charges. Bernardo Silva on the right. Because if you strip them from trophies and that, you know, it means nothing now because the time's gone. It's moved on. Forrester away. Woods on the left. Wood receives the ball. Forrest on the counter attack. Alanga's with him. Wood inside. Out to the right. Montiel. Back gives White. Oh, it's past the post. And White from the Forest captain. Sunday dinner for tea. Never can go wrong. I had one of them last week. It was awesome. Absolutely awesome. But you can smell it cooking as well. Awesome stuff. United spend more, City spend well. That is very true. That is a great comment. That is a great comment, to be fair. Creeping death. Relegation to National League North. That's not far enough. That's not far enough. 50 minutes on the clock at the moment. 80 million for Maguire is financial crime in itself. 30 million for Fellaini. I mean, didn't Maguire... They signed him after he won the... Oh, what a tackle. Offside. This is why the offside flag needs to go up straight away. This is why the offside flag needs to go up straight away. Because Ake there has just put himself in stretching position to deny Forrester a goal. What a tackle that was, but... You know, he could have injured himself for that. But the offside flag going up late. Absolute joke. Absolute joke. He could have injured himself doing that. But yeah, 80, wasn't that after Leicester won the league though? I'm not saying 80 million's like okay for that. Probably worth about 60, but wasn't it after Leicester won the league? That Maguire then went, because he was at Hull, then he went to Leicester, didn't he? And then he went to Man United, Maguire, if I remember correctly. Because he was with Wes Morgan at the back and Robert Hoof. Was that Maguire? Pretty sure it was. Pretty sure. Bernardo Silva. Down the line it goes and fired into the gloves of Sells. Pull that from Bernardo Silva. Need him to deliver for my Fantasy Premier League team. Ball out to the right. 3 years after. Okay. Down the line it goes. Searching for Forest. Hill Football says Nottingham Forest have to take these chances or they'll get punished. Yeah, absolutely they do. Chris Woods missed loads. They still won it with a low block. United never wanted to play a low block. Good observations, I guess. But yeah, Maguire for 80 million. To be fair, that was wild, and I think that was when the transfer market really did start to get out of control. Was that the same summer that Neymar went to PSG from Barcelona for like 222 million euros? Wild. It was Kante that went straight away. Right, okay. Yeah, straight to Chelsea from Leicester. Mahrez stayed around for another season, didn't he? I'm pretty sure. Imagine if they kept all them players together. Wow. Man City on the ball. At the back with Guardiola. The goal scorer in this one, the man that makes it 1-0 to Man City. But of course, if you rewind your minds back to last season, it was Man City 1-0 for so long in this fixture at the City grounds before Chris Wood got an equaliser in the 84th minute. Could similar things happen in this one? I know, with a brilliant clearance there, he's running the ball out in front of his manager now. He's beaten Walker for pace. Aina going all the way here for Forest. And intercepted by Walker in the end. Poor. Very poor. Neymar deal ruined everything. Absolutely. It did. It did. What did you do, Glimpse? What did you do? No idea what's going on. What happened, Glimpse? Ball back with Man City. Grealish. And ball lost. Gibbs White now. Out to the left hand side. Aina. But Grealish staying down here. Holding his leg as well, and boos ring around the City ground for that. Well, the fans here are not happy at all. Alright, Glimpse. No worries, lad. No worries. As long as it's only 10 seconds. I don't think Hull City will mind too much about that one. Boos ringing around the City ground here. Towards Jack Grealish. Still trying to hold his leg and put on an act, but yeah. We all know. Shouldn't have blown up there, the ref. Just playing the ref. Here's Nkate. Ball down the line for Nottingham Forest. They're trying to get a way back into the game and take some points off Man City, which would be huge, both at the bottom of the table and up the top. Would have implications absolutely everywhere. Whoa, away by Edison in the end, only as far as Nkate, who takes the throw in here. 8 legends in here. Thanks for your incredible support this afternoon. And let us know your thoughts in the chat on the game. Long ball over the top. And intercepted there, and Montiel offside. He's appealing against the fourth official, but nope. On the way back from Alton Towers. Hopefully you've had a good day, mate. Getting dominoes. Oh, nice, mate. Nice. Happy birthday. Nice birthday treat, that. But what was your favourite ride at Alton Towers? Let us know the rides you went on. Were you on the Smiler? Haaland's out there warming up here. Might be called upon. Of course, hasn't played for Man City since the Champions League second leg against Real Madrid, where he went off the 90th minute before extra time, before penalties, of course. And in the end, City ended up losing the penalty shootout, of course. Good to hear, Glimpse. Good to hear. Can tell you're having a good birthday. That, yeah, it sounds class. Class. Ball on the left, and City win the free kick. Grealish down again. He spent more time in the second half on the floor than he has on the ball. That is genuinely true. So 33 minutes to go here at the City ground. Can Forest find a dramatic equaliser in this one? Glad he's recovered from that bruised ego. Glimpse is 19 away from 1k. If you haven't already, guys, be sure to check out Glimpse HC. Glimpse Hull City, of course. Absolutely insane content. Watched his vlog last night. I haven't put a comment on it yet. I was meant to. Watch it on the TV. But it was awesome. Glimpse ends up dropping the camera in the limbs. Awesome video. Awesome video. Hudson-Odoi on the left hand side. Ball into the centre. Going past everyone. Montiel at the back post. Away. By Man City, are running it away now. They need a second goal. I can't see this one ended 1-0. I think there's definitely another goal in the game. Bad ideal to hype up the home crowd, especially at 1-1. I think you mean 1-0, but yeah, absolutely. Absolutely creeping death. Especially away from home as well, as you say. Very bad idea. Haaland's on his way on. Erling Haaland for Man City on his way on here. Alvarez, who started ahead of him, of course, today and last time out, was hasn't really had an impact in the game, but he's coming forward here, making a run. Gvardiol in a central position loses the ball. Took way too much time. Ball out to the far side. Aina. And Haaland coming on. Fingers crossed he can deliver for the FPL teams. Ball out to the left. Hudson-Odoi now. Odoi got Walker to beat. Odoi goes inside. Finds Danilo. Now Aina. Goes backwards to Hudson-Odoi. Central position here. All Man City players are back helping defend. And with Haaland coming on, it's what Bolly, Nkate and Morello will not want to see, or any Nottingham Forest fan. Sorry when I'm typing. No worries, keeping deaf. No worries at all, mate. Ball back at the halfway line. Nkate. The thing is, didn't drop the camera. Random guy just whacked out my hand. Class glimpse. So 10 legends in here. If you haven't already, please do drop a like and subscribe to the channel. Check how many likes are on. Of course, the target is always 20. And Haaland's coming on here for Man City. First appearance since getting substituted off through a knock in that semi-final of the Champions League. Haaland coming on for Alvarez, I presume. And number 9 is Dad's in the stands watching. Grealish coming off, so Alvarez now will be pushed outside to the wing, which is very interesting. Grealish isn't too happy. So Grealish off for Haaland. Haaland on to try and secure this win for the citizens. Come back at a great time, and Grealish, who has spent more time on the floor than on the ball in the second half, He's withdrawn. Vardy all on the ball here for Man City. We've got 29 minutes to go here at the City ground, where Forest have had a really good game against Man City, just failed to score. And they've had the chances though. They've had the chances. De Bruyne, really poor pass from De Bruyne. We don't say that often, do we? Kicks it straight out of play. And Forest really are frustrated Man City here. Grealish will go in the summer. I think he will as well. I do think he will. I think he'll go back to Aston Villa. You know, a bit like Mahrez. He's had his time in the spotlight. Then he'll go. Grealish, I thought he would have done so much better at Man City, but just hasn't really done what everyone expected him to do. And I think he'll go back to Aston Villa if they qualify for Champions League. Ball out to the left. Alvarez, shot over the bar. Over the bar. Did Sells get a touch on that one? Haaland with his first touch to pass it to De Bruyne, across then to Alvarez. Has Sells got a touch on that? If he has, it's an incredible save. Nah, no touch on it, straight over the bar. 28 minutes to go. Grealish don't fit Man City, that's it. Yeah, completely agree. He loves to be direct and have a shot from anywhere really, and Man City like to just walk the ball into the back of the net almost. Walker with a throw in. Seeing his drinking after the Prem win kind of hints he hasn't got Pep's mentality. Yeah, that's true also. Bernardo Silva down the line it goes, and that's a poor pass from Bernardo Silva in the end. But yeah, I agree with that, Creep and Death. I do agree with that. He was wild. To be fair, if I was in his position I would as well, but you didn't see any other player like that. No one else. If I was a player though and like I got Swans promoted or something, I would 100% be like that the next day. But he was very wild. And people would probably have rated him what if he didn't go for 100 mil. Yeah, that's true. If he stayed at Aston Villa, definitely would be about 120 mil player now, I reckon. Because the market these days is absolutely wild. Man City then leading 1-0 in this one still, but Forest making it really tricky for them. Haaland's on now though, along with Alvarez, who started the game. He's now on the left wing. Man City on the ball. Of course, what happened last season at the City ground, Man City were in complete control like this and drew 1-1. Chris Wood in the 84th minute. Chris Wood's had a few chances in this game. A lot of chances actually. 2 sitters he's missed. Murillo missed a sitter as well. So they've had the chances for us to actually be ahead in this game, which is crazy. I'll read the chat in just 1 second. A big message there from Glimpse. As soon as the ball next goes out. And it's out now. 19 subs from 1k, which is very close to being monetized. Not sure how long monetization takes, but hopefully it gets. It said for me it'd take a month, and it was done within a week. It was done within, I think it was like a week. You get accepted on. They just check your channel. Mine was only a week, and I have quite a lot of videos, almost 1,000 videos on the channel now. I think we're about 850, and it feels like last week I was uploading the 800 video. So I think by the end of 2024, we'll have done 1,000 videos on the channel, which is wild. Which means like 200 videos a year of doing YouTube. It's crazy. Congrats, Glimpse. Are you in the YouTube partner program? Yes, I am. You can tell because when you stream on that, then you can get the donations button. You don't get that if you're not in the YouTube partner program and stuff like that. So you can make channel memberships then as well. I'm still trying to think of things to do for memberships and for perks for people to join. But I've got the tiers ready. I'm going to Premier League or something like that. As Forest on the attack on the far side. Hold that fort. Ball in. Across the face of goal. Woods couldn't get himself on the end of it. Forrest got a bit of defence to do. Haaland coming forwards with Bernardo Silva now. Bernardo Silva plays the ball across the left hand side. Rodri killing the game off for them now. 24 minutes of the game to go. Through to Haaland inside the penalty area. It's on the left hand side. Haaland inside to De Bruyne. Ball lost there. Back out to Rodri though. Here's Bernardo Silva yet again. I'd love a combination of Bernardo Silva and Haaland to get a goal each and to assist each other for both of them. That would really help the FPL out. Would really help it out. Otherwise, you know, we're looking at another disappointing week in FPL. With Foden not playing as well. It is basically all I think about these days, FPL. Well, not all I think about, but for the Premier League at least. I remember like 2 years ago, it really was all everyone thought about was FPL. I think this is the 3rd or 4th year I've actually done it. I think it's 3rd full year. Anyway, shot, saved by Sells. What a save. Down to his right. Great save from De Bruyne's effort. Haaland made a nice run, but De Bruyne took matters into his own hands. Great save by Sells. I genuinely think if Forest stay up or go down, whatever happens, I genuinely think Sells could be off to a big side in the summer. Great goalkeeper. And Murillo's down at the moment. I think he's just got a bit of cramp after stretching there. Murillo just receiving a bit of treatment here. Forest are just showing the last chance where they whipped the ball across the face of goal. They had to score, really. They had to score. Murillo's back, up on his feet and well. Right, corner from the far side in front of these Man City fans. Same side. Same take up that scored the Guardiola opening goal. This time Forest are a lot more alert. And in the end now, Danilo getting the ball away on the left hand side. Bernardo Silva tracking back. Wood wins the ball. Wood, red shirts flying forward on the ahead of him. But Man City win the ball back with Haaland. Haaland making a run. Barged out the way by Bolly. Haaland causing problems for the Forest defence already, even off the ball. Great movement from him. Murillo tasked with the task of sticking with him as he wanders between Nkate and Murillo. Man City still on the ball here with Rodri. Rodri across now to the left. Finds Gvardiol. That's Kovacic. And all the way back he goes. Over to the left hand side now. Inside to Bernardo Silva. 20 minutes to play. Ball out to the left hand side now. Rodri. Man City really are just killing this game off. They really are killing the game off at the moment. Akanji now on the ball. Well, 14 minutes until it will be Chris Wood time to get his goal against Man City. De Bruyne to Haaland. In the penalty area, Haaland, right footed. It's done. It's 2-0. That's FPL sorted. Bernardo Silva, I think he's got the assist there, but Haaland strikes home. It's 2-0. And they slowed down the game. And his dad's in the crowd loving that goal as well. Can you imagine that? Playing football, coming on as a sub, and your dad's watching you in the crowd. That would be awesome. Haaland's literally living the dream life. He is living the dream life. Must be a proud father. Awesome move from Man City. They really did slow the game down, but they picked through the lines. Haaland finished that off with ease. Man City will win the Prem. I think so. I really do. Haaland's back, and you know, from injury he's only getting stronger, isn't it? Big goal for Man City. I'm so happy now for FPL. Get in. Murillo caught in two minds, and he still looks injured, to be honest. Murillo. Haaland makes it 2-0, and as it stands now, Forest won't be getting the same result they did last season at home to Man City. Big goal. Welcome in, Bluebird Bradders. Alright, lad, you reckon it's City's title again? Absolutely, mate, absolutely. Welcome to the stream. Are you a Cardiff fan? Sounds familiar, of course, Bluebirds. But of course, Goal Sport, welcome to everyone. I am a Swans fan, but we do have quite a few Cardiff fans on the channel sometimes, which is surprising. And actually, a few of them do enjoy the content. But just let us know. But yeah, nothing. Of course, everyone's welcome here. Just genuinely curious. But I think it's City's title again. But they have got Spurs away, which I genuinely do think is the only tripping point towards now and the end of the season. Ake gets the ball away. Who got the assist for that goal? Please tell me. Please tell me it was Silva. Something's telling me it wasn't. De Bruyne with 2 assists in this game. He's been awesome, to be fair. Been awesome. Morello down on the floor again. I said it before, he looked injured when he was chasing back for Haaland's latest goal. He did look injured then. And a triple substitution here for the Forest. They've made life difficult for City this afternoon. And as always, while we have a break in play, if you're enjoying the stream, please do smash that like button and subscribe. It really does help the channel out a lot. Yates coming on for Danilo, who's been really good. I've been really impressed with him. He's coming off though. Next substitution is Morello coming off. He can barely walk. He's putting in an absolute shift, Morello. Fair play to him. And I can't say the name. He used to be at Norwich. I struggled with it then. Alanga coming off as well. But Yates, Reina on, and Omadamabele. Something like that. He's on. Yamakari fan. Hope you well. Part 2. All Manchester FA Cup final. I think United will have revenge. Like Rocky 1 and 2. Awesome stuff, mate. Awesome stuff. And yeah, welcome to the channel. Absolute legend. And yeah, everyone's welcome, even though you're a Cardiff fan. Which very unlucky, to be honest. Don't know how you can do it. Ball in towards the back post. Wood again slipping at the wrong time. Yet again. But yeah, FA Cup finals and Manchester derby. That was very interesting. But I see where you're coming from. But I think City win it. I can't see anyone else coming close to them. I think if it was Arsenal or Liverpool in the final, even Liverpool slipped off. I think if it was Arsenal, then Arsenal would have a chance of winning it. But Man United, I don't know. I don't get the same feeling you do of Man United there. Anyway, ball out to the left hand side. Alvarez charging through and blocked off there by Omadamabele. Ball out to the right hand side. They put them on, especially Future Stunned, can't pronounce it. They do this all the time. For the Euros, I'm going to have to spend about a week just revising everyone's names, just so I don't get embarrassed on the live streams, because that's going to be very tricky, especially the Polish players. I cannot pronounce half the names. But yeah, Euro content coming on the channel very soon, guys. And a lot of playoff action, of course, next Friday. League One playoff first leg, live for that, and the Championship final day next Saturday. So match day vlog on Saturday. Loads of content coming your way, people. So make sure you have subscribed to the channel, completely free to do, and drop a like on the stream as well if you are enjoying. Corner for Forest to try and get himself back into the game. And ball cleared away, only as far as Hudson-Odoi. Brings it down to Aina. Aina falls backwards. So looking at my predictions from the weekend then, in the Premier League, so far I've only got 1 point for Newcastle. I said 6-0, they won 5-1, so I got the goals scored in that one right, at least. They got Wolves, Luton, bang on, 2-1. Everton to beat Brentford, I got that one right as well. Only 1 point for that one though, right outcome. Bournemouth, Brighton, I said 2-0 that one, it was 3-0. I said Arsenal to win 3-1. 3-2, of course, very close in a lot of these. I said Man City 3-0 against Forest. So hopefully, for the Premier League predictions, Man City can score another. Hopefully, Bernardo Silva can assist Haaland. Something like that would be very welcomed. Very welcomed. Here's Amadana Bele. I cannot say his name. I don't even think I'm saying it right. Man United only got through because there's a Championship clubs this Hull City lover. Yes and no. Yes and no. I agreed to part of that because another day the chances they give up were very good. But then I don't think they would have had the mentality that they thought, oh, it's only a Championship club, we're going to win this now. Because they did. As soon as they went 3-0, they sort of sat back and thought the game's over. Are you doing any away days for Swansea next season? I'd like to. I'd like to do Portsmouth, Plymouth, Bristol, maybe Cardiff, but it is really tricky to get tickets for that one. And maybe QPR away. Seems a nice one to do as well. And Derby away as well. So quite a few. I'd like to do at least 3 next season, I'd say. But they're the ones I'm sort of looking at for next season. Like and subscribe, absolutely. 13 minutes to go. Forest will be kicking themselves. They haven't got a goal in this game. They've had so many chances. I'm still struggling to realise how they haven't got a goal. And Man City once again slowing the play down at the halfway line. Here's Rodri. Go on, give it to Bernardo Silva. Let him have an assist. Bernardo Silva on the ball. Dispossessed. No, he works well. Inside to De Bruyne. Haaland making a run forward. And De Bruyne gone down here. Holding his chest, and City win the free kick. I want to do Bolton away next year if they go up. Yeah, that's another one. I think it depends who goes up through the playoffs. I would have loved to do Blackpool away. Blackpool's a class place, but of course they're not made it. Oxford away doesn't seem too appealing. I like the free stands though, so could do. Peterborough doesn't really appeal much to me. Have to wait and see. Because midweek ones as well always going to be a pain to get to. Watch my luck now that Swans away at Portsmouth will be midweek. That'd be a pain. A few good grounds to go to next season. I think Pompey is a trip and a half. Also Derby. Yeah. I wish I did Plymouth this season. I wish I did that one. And the team's coming down as well. I'd like to do Forest if they come down. Luton, I'm not too fussed on that one. Burnley, not fussed on that. Sheffield United, not too fussed on that one. I think if you do the 92 and you try to go to all of the grounds, then it's, you're really excited to get new teams all the time. But if you just go for the fun of it, you're not too bothered, are you? Haaland dancing through the challenges, leaves it to Bernardo Silva, out to Walker, back to Rodri. Bernardo Silva again. Go on, Bernardo, have a shot, lad. Walker inside to Haaland. Nice bit of play here. I went to Oxford away for the car park stand. That is awesome. I love the Oxford Stadium, the Kassam Stadium now. And we'll have that in the playoff streams, of course. In the playoff streams, which we are streaming starting from Friday. So much content to bring you. Poorly giving away that from Man City. But in the end, Forest can't take advantage of it. So what have we got planned for the channel? Well, tomorrow we've got Preston Leicester. Tomorrow as well on the community tab, I'll put up my plan for the week. So we've got Preston Leicester. Tuesday, no stream. Got family commitments. Wednesday, I don't think there is any games. Or Thursday. And it's just Friday with a playoff stream. And Saturday, final game of the season. And another playoff stream in the evening. And same on Sunday. So actually, next week's quite not too busy. Not too busy next week. But next week in college as well, I've got an exam now. Tuesday, Thursday, next Tuesday, next Thursday, and then the Tuesday after that as well. Oh God. Here's Rodri. On the ball. Come on, City, make it 3-0. Give me 3 points in the prediction league as well. Up until that point, I was all happy for Forest to get a point in this game. Ball across the left for Ake. Finding Alvarez. No, Jorginho. Not Jorginho, that's Arsenal. Kovacic, God. Not a bad Grand Plymouth. Went there in January. Love to see Wrexham get into the Championship if they get past League One. I think Wrexham will stay in League One for two seasons. I can't see them going straight up, and I sort of hope they don't go straight up, to be honest. But yeah, that's always one to do. And when they do come up, 100% to do that one. Imagine your test one by one, bro. Don't involve yourself. For sure. But just got to give you guys an idea of the content to do. Send everyone knows what days, because I found when I don't tell everyone what days I'm doing the watch-alongs, no one has a clue when I'm live. So yeah, I don't know. Just keep an eye out on the community tab, people. But yeah, of course, college exams first priority, 100%. Need to get into uni next year. Ball with Man City. Bernardo Silva out to Walker. Wrexham will bounce between League 1 and 2 for a few years, says Hull City lover. I think they'll just stay. I think next season they'll challenge for playoffs, and the season after they'll get the playoffs, and then come up. Something like that. Aina trying to charge forward, and this game really is done now. Even if Forest get a goal, I can't see it happening, but I don't see a way that City throw this away. Forest have given a really good account of themselves, so I've been very impressed. It's just in the end quality. And from this performance, if Forest can perform like they have tonight, in the final games of the season, I think they stay up. We'll have a look at the run-ins now, because there are no streams after this to do, just to have dinner after. But we'll have a look at the end of the Premier League. We'll go on the calculator app and I'll calculate the end of the Premier League season. I'll do that instead. Pull that from Bernardo Silva. Pass it straight out of play. Who do you think will be promoted between Leeds, Ipswich and playoffs? Okay, good question. But just a second, Sangare coming on for Bolly in this one. But good question. So tomorrow, Leicester can win the league. We'll be live for that. And then I think Ipswich, they have to get second. I think they will just about get second. I think out of the playoffs then, I can't see anyone changing. I'd like to see Hull get in there, but when I looked at it this morning, the goal difference they need to get, I can't see it. So I'd think it would be, I think it would be, I can't see West Brom going up. I can't see Norwich going up because Fulham aren't coming down. If you know, you know. I can't see Leeds going up, and I can't really see Southampton coming up. I can't see anyone going up. I think if Ipswich got the playoffs, they're my team to go up. But then, of course, Leeds they'd have to bottle second. So out of the playoffs, I probably could see the best team in there at the moment on form is Norwich. I'd like to see Southampton go up for Russell Martin, ex-Swans manager, of course. But I don't see him winning it. And Leeds then the other team, but I don't think they will. And it's West Brom who have been disappointing recently. I'd like to see them go up, but I can't see it. So I don't know. Playoffs can be very interesting. Very interesting. Also, Erling Haaland back to the top scorers in the Premier League. Of course, Cole Palmer caught up to him. And Alexander Isak also catching up to him. But Haaland with his goal this afternoon and this evening puts a bit of distance between him and Palmer. One goal now between them two. I say this every stream, but can Forest do a Cole Palmer against Man United? No, Southampton. Love Mr. Southampton. I love Russell Martin, I really do. Swans are suing him though, apparently. That's fair enough. Yeah, I would like to see Russell Martin doing well for them. Yeah. I think Russell Martin's my most favourite Swans manager ever. I like Luke Williams now a lot. I think that just speaks volumes, but Russell Martin was unreal. I stuck through him all the time, and I was in a group chat with a load of football fans of different clubs, and they all telling me I was deluded for backing him, and then we ended up going on an incredible streak. and finishing the season 3 points off the playoff spots last year. So, you know, always back your manager. If you believe in something, back it. Anyway, back to the game. Enough of the inspirational messages from myself. Ryan Yates into the box. When no one gets relegated or promoted. Yeah, keep it as it is. Just scrap the playoffs this year. Let Luton stay up. Forest really are peppering the City goal at the moment. They're looking for that goal. Every City player behind the ball at the moment with Omadao Bele on the ball. Across to Nkate. Inside to Aina. Finding Gibbs White. Across to Morgan Gibbs White. Keep saying Morgan Whittaker. Out to Hudson-Odoi. 3 minutes of the 90 to go. Ball into the centre for Forest away. De Bruyne trying to get it clear as well, but Aina picks up the loose ball. How long will we have added on then, people? Added on time bingo. I'll go 5 minutes at the end of the game. Let me know in the live chat. Added on time bingo. How long you reckon will be added on? Man City will probably win, unfortunately. Yeah, Covenant. So tomorrow, 7:55 start for the big one, Preston versus Leicester. Leicester can confirm the league title, so make sure you have notifications on for that one. 7:55 start. Excited for it. Very excited for it. Appeals for a penalty from Montiel, but never a pen. Hull City Lovers gone 7 minutes. I can't remember what I've said. What have I said? Substitution here. Oscar Bob coming on for Alvarez. Did I say 6 minutes or 5? I think I said 6. Did I say 6? Potentially. De Bruyne coming off and Alvarez for Oscar Bob and Nunez. The players. Who do you think will be relegated? Another tough one. Huddersfield are gone. Rotherham are already gone officially. And I think it will be between Plymouth and Blackburn. Said 5 minutes, right? 5 minutes. Paul's agreeing with me. 5 minutes. I think that just proves I need an early night tonight before college tomorrow. God. Can't even remember what I said 2 minutes ago. Ball into the box of Woods and collected by Edison. So a few moments to go left in this one. Probably something mad like 10 minutes now. Yeah, no in my luck. I mean, yesterday I said 12 minutes at the end of the Hull Ipswich game. It should have been 12 minutes. And it was only added 6 on. I was really enjoying that game. I think maybe a bit of bias in that one. But honestly, no. It should have been longer. So, last chance to get your full-time, second half added on time bingo predictions in. I've gone 5. Paul's gone 5. Hull City Lovers gone 7. Be sure to let us know. We have 20 seconds until we find out. Here's Walker. Down line it goes towards Nunez. Nunez. Back to Bernard Silva. Didn't look where he's passing it and given ball away to Omadala Bele. In the end, throwing City in front of Nuno Espirito Santos. This game's done now. And added on time will be... I can't hear what they're saying. 5 added minutes. Yes, bingo. Bingo for me and Paul. Bingo. I can't remember why I put my phone after having in my hands 2 seconds ago. I did that the other day. I was on my way to college and I was literally by the college. And then I realised in my pocket there was no phone, so I walked all the way back home just to get my phone. I'll tell you how I realised, because I usually listen to music when I'm walking in the headphones. I was like, where's the phone? Bernardo Silva. Glimpse just says no. Fair enough, mate. I was too late. Yeah. That's right. Yeah. God, I need an early night tonight. Well done for getting it right. Knowledge. Bingo for me and Paul. I was looking at my championship predictions, and I need to get tomorrow's one spot on because in the prediction league, second place is catching up to me. At the end of the season, I'm going to compare my championship prediction league scores with every other content creator I can find on YouTube that has done championship predictions every single week. I'll calculate theirs all up and I'll see where I rank in that table. And next season, I can't see myself next season doing Premier League predictions as well, especially in uni. I think we'll just stick to championship predictions and maybe a few League One ones in there as well. I love the Premier League, but on the channel we get a lot more support for the Championship, and League One, which is great to see. But Premier League, I love doing it. It's just, got to manage my time now next year. Ball out to Sells. Long ball down towards Bernardo Silva. Akanji. Unless I just do a small video instead, like I used to do, a YouTube Shorts for predictions, that could work. Up towards Haaland, wins the header. Ball brought down by Nunez. Or is it? No, it's not. Free kick given Forest his way here though. That'd be great. It's convenient. I don't know. I can't remember what I've said. Oh God. I can't remember what I said. Too much of throwing the Prem. Boring. It can be. I think the Championship is more exciting, and League One's more exciting as well. Ball in from Reina. Into the box it goes. We'll be doing every playoff stream. I was debating whether to do League 2 or not, but of course the winner of that comes up to League 1, so I think we will do all the League 2 playoffs as well, and League 1 and the Championship. So playoffs is the only place you need to be this year, and of course this month has been incredible for the channel. This calendar year, in fact, we've already gained more subscribers than we did in 2023 as a whole, and this month we broke the record by double for the most people we had in a live stream at one time. 140, I think I looked back on it, I think it was 143 at one point. I don't know how. It was between Portsmouth and Barnsley. Never ever forget that that live stream. Just go to sleep now at this point. I know. It's going to be an early night. Streaming does take it out of you. Good thing I'm not going to the gym today. Weekend's rest day. Would be absolutely exhausted. Ball out to Nkate. Nkate back to Sells. I've got to do a Euro video this week as well. My early Euro predictions. That won't be my final ones. I'll do my final ones at about the start of June. Just got my yearly thoughts on it as well. So a bit of Euro content on the way on the channel as well soon, guys. If you guys are interested. As a Wales fan, it is quite frustrating. I won't be able to include my own team, but it just means that I'll have a completely unbiased view on the Euros this year, which I guess is sort of a good thing for the neutrals and people wanting my assessment on the games. Anyway, Oscar Bob on the left hand side, charging away. Come on, City, get one more for the prediction league. Get one more goal for me. Moving on from football, have you ever played Hallow? As my account name is named after the convenient. I've never even heard of Hallow, can't lie. Haaland in the penalty area. Shot saved. We've played the 5 minutes. Ref, look at your watch. Full time. That's that. Man City get the win. It wasn't easy. Forest made it difficult for them, but in the end, City are able to pull through. Wow, Forest had a big chance to get something today, and they just couldn't put the ball in the back of the net. Chris Woods missed a lot of chances. But in the end, a Gvardiol goal and Haaland back from injury finished it off. 2-0 away at the City ground. A much better display than last season. Let's have a look then how we did. By the way, everyone in the chat that voted on the poll, 72% of people are right with the Man City win. 11% went for the draw. 17% of people thought it would be Nottingham Forest's day. Right, let's have a look at the FPL then. That's fair enough. I genuinely have no idea, lads. I genuinely have no idea. I do apologise. Maybe another name for it, potentially, I don't know. FPL, how are we doing? We're on 43. Let's go. That's a bit better. That's a bit better. Haaland's getting us some points. 5 points. So we've got 1, 2, 3 goal scorers. Brantford in there as well. I'm gutted I didn't go with Pickford. Gutted. If only they let you have 2 keepers in, eh? Would have had 10 points coming my way. Because Zanka didn't play, Foden didn't play. But then on my bench, Tony's only getting 2 points. And Zabani didn't play. Kirkes is suspended. So the most I'm going to get here is 45. Could it be... Could be 60, could be 62 if I put Pickford in. And then we've got Son and Palmer to play midweek. When do they play? When did Chelsea Tottenham play? Let me quickly have a look. When is that game? I always want to do FPL content. It's just I never find enough hours in the day. I absolutely love FPL. I'm by no means an expert at it. But I'd say I've had a good year this year. At college, my lecturer, she's done a league, and I do FPL every week, and we're top of the league by, I think it's 80 points now. So every week on a Tuesday or on a Thursday, I'll have a phone just to update the team. Thursday is Chelsea versus Tottenham. Okay, so there's a stream tomorrow, no stream Tuesday, no stream Wednesday. Thursday we could do Chelsea Tottenham. Oh, Europa League's on that day as well. Roma Leverkusen, Conference League's on that day as well. And Friday will be a playoff stream instead of the Luton Town Everton game, which is a big game, but we won't be doing that one. We're doing Barnsley versus Bolton, 7:30 kickoff. And then next Saturday, of course, we'll be doing a matchday vlog, Swans Millwall, and then 7:45 stream for Oxford Peterborough. Wow, okay, a lot of content coming your way. Let's have a look at the final stats then in this one. And also, just 24 league, we are 3rd without it being updated. I was top for some time, and then then we fell off. But you know, there's not too many points in that. Ryan, nice to meet you. 43 points as well. Okay, I'm equal with him. I'm equal. Let's just update that. Is he still on 43? He is. I was on 43, wasn't I think I was. Yeah, Kanati didn't play there, did he? Or Foden, so he's gonna get 2 points. Typical. At least it's not Dalot and Jackson. His goal disallowed, and Palmer captain. That's where I've gained. That is where I've gained. So we're not too far off. George is catching me up. How many people are in this league? God, there's quite a few. 19 legends in the league. Wow, okay. Looking at some of the names. Haaland, I've had that for 2 seasons now. Very creative, very creative. Let's have a look at the final stats then in this game. Let's have a little look. And our player ratings, of course. So earlier on it finished in the North London derby, Arsenal 3, Tottenham 2. We did do a watch along for that. If you missed that, be sure to check it out, of course. Bournemouth 3, Brighton 0. Brighton, what's happening with them? We'll check the Premier League table in a second. Let's have a look at the stats before our player ratings. Forest, 33% possession, 14 shots, 2 on target though, which is where they fell short. 4 corners, 8 fouls in the game. Man City, 67% possession, 11 shots, 5 on target, 5 corners, 6 fouls. Much better second half from City. First half they were overrun by Forest. And now time for our player ratings. Be sure to let me know yours in the chat, your highest rated player for each side. Sellés, could have been a lot more without him, 6. Nico was good while he was on the pitch before his injury. Bolly, 5. Murillo, 6, was really good, especially even when he was playing on when he was injured. Nkate was solid, 6 as well. Ina, 7, got forward quite a lot. Elanga, barely noticed him, 5. Danilo, 6, good performance. Gibbs White, 6 as well. Hudson-Odoi, 4, didn't impress me. Wood, 3, got into the right positions but missed sitters after sitter, and you cannot give him a higher rating than that for missing them. Sangare, since he come on, didn't really notice him too much, give him a 4. Reina, when he come on, also didn't notice much, 4. Yates, 4, didn't notice these guys. Montiel, he was on for a bit longer, Give him a 5. Actually got forward. Amandada Bele as well. 5. Didn't concede after he come on, I don't think. And Man City then, Ederson wasn't awesome, but didn't concede a goal. We'll give him a 6. What is average on here? What is average? 1 give up, 10 pure perfection. Right, okay, fair enough. No average then. Probably 5 average then. Walker, wasn't impressed with him today. 5. Got outpaced a lot of times. Akanji was solid. 6. Ake was solid. 6. Gvardiol got the goal. Give an 8 for him. Got forward a lot as well. Rodri, 7. Controlled the flow of the game completely. Doku wasn't great. 5. De Bruyne got 2 assists in this game. 8. Bernardo Silva wasn't great. A lot of time he lost possession. Number 5. Grealish spent more time on the floor in the second half than on the ball. Give him a 3. And that's genuinely, he was rubbish. Alvarez, didn't see much of him. Give him a 4. On the bench, Kovacic did well when he came on. Helped with Rodri in the midfield. Haaland got his goal. 7. Ortega, of course. Did he come on? When did Ortega come on? When on earth did Ortega come on? At half time. Oh, okay. I didn't notice. I did not even notice. Nunez, 6. And Bob, 6 as well. For them. Right, okay, they're my player ratings. Let's have a look at the table. Let's quickly have a look at the chat. How are you all doing? And looking Nottingham. You should ask your friends if they play Halo. It's a great game. Xbox. Is it Xbox only? Is it Xbox only? Looking forward to seeing more live streams. Absolute legend, Covenant. Absolute legend. Tomorrow evening. Hopefully see you there. So, what this means for Man City. They are a point of Arsenal with a game in hand. That game in hand will be played next month now. We're almost at the end of the 4th month of the year. Wow. It always goes really quick. And in the summer, like... Well, the winter drags. The summer goes quick. And then we're like the same place as we were last year. Does that make sense? It probably doesn't. Liverpool are 5 points off the title now. 3 games to go. So they can only get 9 points. And really, that's not really enough. Bottled it. Completely bottled it, Liverpool. Everyone says Arsenal bottle it. But no. It's going to be a 2-horse race now between the Gunners and Man City. Man City, though, looking at their final games. Are they going to slip up? Wolves away. No, Wolves at home, sorry. Next Saturday. Fulham away. Tottenham at away. West Ham at home on the final day. Wolves home's a tricky game, but Man City should win that. Fulham away is winnable. Away to Tottenham's where the sticking point is. I really do truly believe in that. Tuesday 14th of May, that's the day of my exam, so it'll be done by that. So hopefully, I'll be doing that on that day. Doing the watch along on that day. That's a big game. And that's the only place I see them slipping up. The only place. Looking at Arsenal's running, they've got home to Bournemouth, who've been doing really well. Away to Man United could slip up, and home to Everton, who just beat Liverpool, you know, and just beat Brentford. So none of them are easy. Man United's probably the hardest one. Bournemouth home's tricky as well. Of course, last season was tricky for that game as well. So moving down the table to Nottingham Forest. Can they survive? 3 games to go, a point above relegation zone, 2 points above Burnley, who they play on the final day. Sheffield United away, who have, of course, already been relegated this weekend. Hosting Chelsea, and away to Burnley. Wow. You would say Sheffield United, that has to be a win realistically if we're looking at that from a common sense point of view. And Chelsea, then the Burnley game has to be at least a draw. So that's 4 points, that's 30 points. But I genuinely don't know if they're going to get a win against Sheffield United. You know, a weight lifted off their shoulders. We sort of robbed them in the Championship. Nottingham Forest versus Chelsea. I feel Chelsea will win that one because they've actually started to play some good stuff. And Burnley on the final day, they've been playing really well, just not been getting results. So I think 4 points for that. Let's go. We got time. Premier League table calculator. My final thoughts, instead of trying to guess and work it out, let's do it this way. So if you haven't already, be sure to use this website. Really good. This chair is incredibly squeaky. I need to get some WD-40 on it. So how I think the Premier League will end. Let's have a little look. Game in hand first. We've got this match. We could go 3-3. Genuinely see it being a thriller. This one end. Oh, of course. I genuinely think Spurs will win that one 1-0. Honestly, it's outlandish, but you've seen it here first. Come back to me when this happens. Brighton versus Chelsea. Brighton 0. They've been really disappointing. Chelsea 2. Man United 2. 5. Newcastle. Goal score in that one. This one's over. Is it not loading? It is loading now. Luton versus Everton. Luton have to win, but Everton been doing good. 0-0. Arsenal 2. Bournemouth 1. Brentford 0. Fulham 2. Burnley 1. Newcastle 1. Sheffield United 1. Forest 1. Man City 2. Now I've got to give Forest 3 points. I just said I thought they'd win. After today's performance as well has been good. 2-0 City. Brighton 0. Villa 3. Chelsea not 21. Chelsea 2. West Ham 2. Liverpool 2. Spurs 1. Palace 0. No, Palace have been doing good, haven't they? Palace to win that one 2-1. Man United, I don't know where to start with them. Don't know where to start with them. Fulham 1. City 3. Bournemouth 1. Brentford 0. That was a playoff semi-final a few years ago. Now. The year Brentford went up, actually. They had to beat Bournemouth in the playoff semi-final. Fun facts there. Everton 2-0. Newcastle 2-0. Spurs 1. Burnley 1. I generally see Burnley getting something in that game. We've got West Ham against Luton. West Ham 2-0. Wolves Palace. Wolves 1. Palace 1. Forest Chelsea. Forest 2. Chelsea 4. Thrilling game. Man United 1. Arsenal 1. Villa 1. Liverpool 1. Of course, new Liverpool manager has been announced. It's going to be Slot. Slot will be the new manager, so I'm thinking about doing a video about that. Final day, Arsenal win 3-0. Brentford win. No, they lose 2-1. Brighton 1. Man United 3. Brighton not to win a single game between now and the end of the season. That is wild. Final day will be a draw. It'll be 4-4. Chelsea 2. Bournemouth 0. No, that's harsh. 2-2. Bournemouth deserves something. Palace will beat Villa on the final day. Big shout. Klopp will go out with a defeat at home to Wolves. Luton 1. Fulham 0 on the final day. City to win the league 2-0 potentially, and Sheffield United to go down and lose 3-0. Right, what does this mean? Ready, set, go. The score all the way down so we can't see. Oh no, it's updated too quickly. Man City to win it by a point. Wow, a point, and that's with them losing to Spurs and Arsenal. My honest thoughts on them. Liverpool 79 points, and at the bottom Luton to stay in there. Burnley as well, and Sheffield United. Everton, their points deduction, those not taken into account. Oh, the points deduction is not taken into account. 30 points, so they survived by a point. Everton 40, they've had 8 points deducted, so they've won 40. 15th, so Brighton finished 14th. So Palace finished there. Bournemouth top half finish. Same with Chelsea, only a point off Man United. Wow, that's my final Premier League table. As of right now, that will change. If you ask me to do it again, I'd change all my opinions basically. But yeah, that's incredible. Arsenal to score 91 goals, concede 30, are the best defence in the league, 61 goal difference, 87 points, and still not win the league. Tottenham to miss out on Champions League football by 3 points, 5 points to Newcastle. At the bottom as well, 16 points for Sheffield United. It isn't good enough. And you know, Burnley will be 3 points off Forest, and the goal difference, because Forest got 4 points deduction, of course. Goal difference as well isn't too helpful for these two sides in the relegation zones. Right, okay. Back to the chat then. Back to the chat, and another great stream. Goal School, absolutely. At the moment, they're in talks. I think it'll be on PlayStation as well. Oh, awesome, mate. Awesome. I'm on PlayStation. Probably why I haven't heard of it then. Why is the stream completely stopped? I don't know what's going on. Are we still live? I don't even know if we're still live. Are we still live? Potentially. The time is going up again now in the corner, so yeah, we're still live. But yeah, that is it then. I don't know what's happening there. Not a clue. Anyway, thank you very much for your incredible support on today's live stream. Really do appreciate it as always. If you've enjoyed, smash that like button and subscribe. I'll see you tomorrow evening at 7:55 for Leicester City's title winning day if they can beat Preston. I'll see you guys in a bit. Until then.